So I'm sitting there giving myself a manicure right there on the couch. And I hear this huge crash in my bathroom. So I go in my bathroom. There's been some really strange things happening in this house lately. Pretty sure it's haunted still. Still meaning there's been some weird things. So I'll turn you around just a second so you can see what went down. That picture right there fell on right here, broke this, broke that. The cats were screaming. I mean, so all this was on there. It just fell. There was no reason for it to fall. It's been there for a long time, so. Yep. And then you know the story about, I'm doing my sheets. Just so you know, I'm not a slob, doing the work. So you know the story about the basement where the telephone rang and it wasn't hooked up. And my daughter has a video of it and you can hear the other side of the phone call. It's like a 1950s sounding lady talking, asking for the lady of the house. Yeah, so in other words, the phone wasn't, it was a corded phone, but it wasn't hooked up. I'll take you down to the scene. And I'm not afraid at all. If I hear like a ghostly sound, I'll run upstairs or downstairs in the pitch black right to it. I'm not afraid. So here's the scene. It happened 2 or 3 times. Julia, comment if you're watching this video. It was this phone right here. It's not hooked up. See, no dial tone. You can hear like nothing. That rang and clearly it was from another time zone, whatever. But, oh, here's me leg wrestling Dwight's drummer. Yeah, welcome. What else we got here? Oh, there's Daryl. My friend Daryl passed away. There's Ozzy Osbourne. Clint Black. John Anderson. George Jones, of course. Anyway, yeah, I got sidetracked. But, spam is calling. No. So yeah, and then another time, the ghost story is when there was smoke. I was in the bathtub upstairs in my room. I could clearly smell cigarette smoke. You know how you can smell cigarette smoke? Like sometimes I can even smell it from a car in front of me driving. But anyway, I was home alone and I called my husband and I said, there's someone in the basement smoking. And he called the neighbor because he knew the neighbor was home off work. The neighbor came over here with the rifle, came down here and threw open the door just like in the movies because he could smell it too. And there was no one here. Like, it's just my husband and myself, so. Yep, there was no one here. It was, I feel like it was my husband's grandma because she smoked Pall Malls and it smelled like that and I could, you know, I don't know if that, has that ever happened to any of you guys? Other things too, I bought an old radio and it was one of those leather old radios. I don't know what the handle, like a portable one, probably from the 50s or 60s. And I turned it on. It took batteries. I turned it on and there was a commercial, Kmart Blue Light Special. It was a commercial back in it sounded like the 70s. There is no Kmart's anymore. They're all gone. But it seems like the radios and the phones are somehow going back in time, transversing time somehow. I don't know what's going on, but the radio waves in my house are getting all mixed up. But I'm not afraid. I just have to figure out a plate or something to put underneath there for my cosmetics. Let me know if you guys have any weird things happening in your house.